Three teens are charged as adults in a deadly Omaha shooting, and a Douglas County judge orders them held without bond. 17-year-old Trenton Titsworth Hunt, 16-year-old Talon Wilson, and 14-year-old Joseph Keys appeared in court this morning. Two other boys are also charged. Prosecutors say they were among a group of young people who shot and killed a 64-year-old man Tuesday night. KETV Newswatch 7's Waverly Monroe will have more on those charges in a moment, but first, a prayer walk in memory of the victim. Mursal Jama just wrapped up. Maddie Augustine is there and begins our team coverage with a call to end the violence. Maddie?
Cornesia, that prayer walk was small, but participants say it's still important to honor Mursal Jama's life. And it's a loss of life community advocates and the Omaha Police Officers Association say was tragic and senseless. And both have ideas on how to address the issue.
What we're doing is not working. These violent felonies are continuing to rise.
It's a common reaction.
What has been done in the past has not prevented these things from happening.
When it comes to addressing juvenile crime, advocates say something needs to change. Currently, Nebraska law does not allow for juveniles under the age of 13 to be detained, even for violent crimes like homicide. And president of the Omaha Police Officers Association, Patrick Dempsey, says it needs to be reworked.
We can at least incarcerate juveniles age 12 and 13 who are involved in homicides.
Dempsey says currently more than 30 juveniles have 4 or more felony charges.
The numbers don't add up, and we need a change.
Dempsey says the support structure offered to families should also be looked at.
And it doesn't just stop at the juvenile, it starts at the family. Giving the parents the resources they need, giving them the counseling they need, pointing them in the right direction so that these kids do have a safe home to live in.
And that's something local nonprofits like U-Turn and the North Omaha Community Partnership agree with, saying a new approach needs to be taken, one that focuses on the families and stabilizes their homes.
People that are actually going into the homes and sitting down and really trying to figure out how you can help a family.
99% of the youth that we work with, when we work with their families and interact with them, they were already in the middle of a crisis. They were already experiencing trauma.
Both saying it starts by stepping in at the first signs of trouble.
We need to try to get to those young people before they become someone who is facing a murder charge.
Both U-Turn and North Omaha Community Partnership say this isn't something just nonprofits or law enforcement can fix. It takes every facet of the community, and the work needs to start now. Reporting live, Maddie Augustine, KETV Newswatch 7.
Maddie, thank you.